I'm going to open the floor for questions and answers for anyone that have any question. Feel free to unmute yourself and ask.
Good morning, or whichever. Is it afternoon over there?
Good afternoon from here.
Good afternoon, ma. Well done, ma.
Thank you, ma.
Thanks so much for that wonderful insight. And my question, towards the towards the tail end of the presentation, ma, you said there are so many opportunities out there. For quite a number of years, let's say 3 years now, I've been trying to get an opportunity in USA. But one thing or the other had been, restricting, causing, making it impossible. So I want to suggest, or I want to find out, what are the possible opportunities that one can still, tend towards, maybe not looking at USA alone. What are other things that one can possibly look into? What are the other advantages that somebody like me, I have a first degree, second degree, PhD, what are those things that I can look into? Again, what are the other opportunity I can access? Thank you, ma.
Okay. Thank you very much, and Happy New Year. I would say that's a very broad question, but let me approach it in this way. There are opportunities that could be associated with jobs. Let me give this example. I think recently many friends actually, let me say that, have been applying for jobs outside Nigeria. They were in Nigeria and they were applying for lecturing jobs, research jobs outside Nigeria, and they were getting them. So I think a lot of times we kind of make assumptions that some things are not going to be possible. And so we don't explore them. So I would want to say, one, please explore looking for opportunities for jobs outside. You are in a very good field that is in high demand everywhere in the world, especially in the field of education. And there are so many opportunities that you can take advantage of. All you need to do is package your CV and put all your experiences and your interest in them and start looking into UK, even US. If depending on the year of graduate, usually postdoc will be considered expired, so to say, after 5 years. Or only in very rare cases do you have up to 7 years. So if postdoc is not an option, consider senior research internship, consider teaching, consider lecturing. Actually, you can get lecturing outside. A friend just got lecturing in the UK.
All right.
The funny thing is that in Nigeria, she was not even lecturing. She couldn't get a job in Nigeria yet.
Wow.
But she got a lecturing job in the UK and she has moved to the UK. So those opportunities are always there. We just need to take them boldly and explore them. And we also have a friend who is currently in the US. He was in Nigeria and he applied and got a job in the US. No, was it? Yeah, US. Another one is in Canada. And how did they do it? They just applied. When we were speaking with him, he said he wrote 200 plus applications.
Okay.
I can tell you that is not a joke. That would be like waking up every day and writing applications, anything that you see that you're qualified for. He said he just kept writing and writing and writing until about 3 of them got back to him. They invited him for interviews and then he took one and then he's over there in the US with his family. Now, another person that I spoke with, I think last week, he was a lecturer at OAU. He was my colleague in my former college before I left Nigeria. So we remained in touch while he moved from there to OAU. And then when I was chatting with him last week, I think it was last week, he said, guess where I am? And I was like, where could you be? UK, you and I were just playing. And he said, I'm in the UK. Oh, wow, how did you do it? He said, I just made up my mind that, see, I'm not ready to continue with this nonsense. I just want to get out. I just applied for a master's degree in the UK.
Okay.
I mean, he already had a PhD. He was lecturing. He just decided, see, I need a change in my life, and he decided to apply for a master's degree. And I was like, why didn't you apply for maybe a PhD? And he said, I don't think I have another 3 years to invest in another program. Masters will be faster. I can do it in 18 months and get done with it and get my post-graduation work permit and start planning on how to live my life. And he moved with his family. So
His
they were all
master,
in the
his masters that can
sorry?
afford you I said his master that can give you opportunity to apply for that post whatever again.
Yes,
From a
yes. And
PhD
it's
for
the
that.
one that, unfortunately for him, he moved before the new policy that prevented families. So that's one
Yes.
of the reasons why I keep saying, whatever you can do now, do. You don't know what policy change may happen tomorrow. Policy
Okay.
changes happen all the time, especially in regards to visa, and it may become impossible to do the things that you would have loved to do. So, like
Mm.
if someone wanted to go to the UK 3 years ago and they
Mm.
didn't go and they're planning to now go this year, it's late. They cannot go with their family again if they go
Again.
for
Mm.
master's degree. Yeah. So those are all opportunities. Then there are also other opportunities for in the, for example, in the UK, there is what they call the high, what is it now? I've forgotten the full name, but it's for people who have PhD. If you have a PhD and you have work experience, you can apply for visa to go to relocate to the UK. And when that visa is out, so it has some processes that you need to go through. And when the visa is finally offered to you, you don't even need to have proof of fund. Proof of fund is not required. You just go, it covers you and your family, all your children that are under 21, you are covered, and then you can move over to the UK. When you get there, it is believed that with your qualification and your experience, you can actually get a job the moment you get there. I know
Can
of
we,
people who have moved
can we
based
have
on
an
that. Yes.
insight to that?
Sorry?
Can we have
Sorry?
can I have an insight to that particular one?
I don't have full details because I've not explored it. I've not
Okay.
explored it, but I can get some information from someone that I know has explored it, and I
Okay.
can
Okay.
share with you.
Help
The
us. Help.
same opportunity is also available in the US. So, okay, so I think yeah,
Thank you.
we can talk
We
more.
will
Yes,
talk later on that. Our
it,
put of USA.
it's
Talking
okay. It's
that. So
okay. It's okay.
thanks. Thanks.
Elijah, you're welcome. Elijah Maiva, please go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much, Ma. That was an insightful session, and I really enjoyed every bit of it. So, my name is Elijah Maiva Joshua from Maiduguri, Borno State. Yeah, so you've said quite a lot of things, and I'm alright. I'm already excited, and I'm seeing myself somewhere because this has been my dream since when I was in high school. So, you talked about you can use your offer letter to apply for funding. And I think last year I got an offer to study molecular medicine, a 1 year program, which in Nigeria is supposed to be a 2 year program, but in UK that's called Kester University. They gave me an offer, and I tried to move to where I think I can get some support because I was qualified for African postgraduate scholarship, uh, which
Okay.
covered 4,500 euros, but there's still 16,000, around
Wow.
16,400 euros left. So I thought I will get support from our scholarship board over here, but it seems to be hard or impossible. So you mentioned one can apply for funding using his offer letter, because actually I deferred the admission to this year and they approved that yes, I can start my master's program. That's October this year. That's if I'm ready to cover for the other part of the money. Actually, my certificates are good and all those things. They told me that. So how is there any available opportunity that you know that one can look into, especially me that I have an
Okay.
offer?
Okay, I can't say specifically because that's going to be a very, very broad thing, and because I'm not specifically in the field of medicine. But what I can remember is that last year I did a session on scholarships and funding opportunities that are available in different fields. I can't remember the content, but if you go to Arrow's YouTube channel, you will find it there. So because I remember that I made a list of different scholarship opportunities that are associated with different fields. So you can check which one pertains to your field and apply for it. That would be one way. Another way, which I will ask you to explore, because 16,000 16,000 Great Britain pounds is a lot of money. We were joking here, I think it was during the week. So just 600 pounds is already a million naira or so right now. It's ridiculous. So thinking about 16,000 is, I don't know. I would want to say one of the opportunities that you can explore is research. Explore research opportunities. Researchers usually will get funding from their supervisors. What you will need to do is to put together a convincing research proposal. So if you can do a research proposal that will meet the need of a supervisor, so I would say work backwards. Look for a supervisor in your field, in the field of your interest. Look for it in the country of your interest. Check out this, maybe the Google Scholar profile of 5 to 10 supervisors or professors in that field. And then you can start to look at what they are working on, what their interest is, and see how you can channel the development of a research proposal to that. Then just do something, even if it's just not a full research proposal, it could just be a concept document. Just put something together and start to email them and tell them that you're interested in working with them and this is what your interest is. You have checked their profile. Every professor is happy to hear a potential student say, oh, I've checked your profile. I read through your paper on this area and this area and this area, and I'll be excited if you have the opportunity to take me on, for mentoring under you, blah, blah, blah. That will be the cheapest way for you to go through this. But trying to pay tuition of 20,000 pounds, I think it's a lot in the Nigeria. So thank you. I hope your question is answered a bit.
Yes, thank you so much.
Asen and Do, yeah, please go. And then after you, I'll take Akinjide Akinpelu.
Okay, thank you, madam. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Hello?
I can hear you. Yes,
Okay,
I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so my name is Arsenando, and actually I already got a final acceptance letter from a school in Hungary. I already went
You are
to
breaking
the.
off.
I was saying that I already got the final acceptance letter from Hungary, and I already went for visa interview to the embassy.
Okay.
But right now I'm living in the Philippines. I'm working in the Philippines, and moving to Hungary will require me to, let's say, to leave my job, and so I will need, let's say, additional proof of funding. I already provided
Okay.
a bank statement, bank certificate, but at the embassy, the question is that how will you survive if you don't get any, let's say, fund from your company any longer? So my question is how to get a funding for Hungary for Hungary. So is there a way I can get a funding support for my study in Hungary?
I am not sure which university you are going. Your university may have entry scholarship. If they have entry scholarship, you may apply. If they don't have, usually I suggest to people just go online and do a search for scholarships for I don't know, which country are you from?
Okay, me, I'm from Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast.
Okay,
But
you're from Cote d'Ivoire. Okay, so Cote d'Ivoire is part of Africa, but could also be considered maybe a particular group in Africa. And the course you are going to study, I'm not sure what it is. There may be scholarship that are specifically for that course. So those are all options that you can explore online. So do a direct search for scholarships for Ivorians, scholarships for people who wants to study the course that you want to study. And then you can also explore the possibility of, I don't know if your course is a research study or if it is a taught program. If it's a research study, you may want to check if there are, sorry?
My course is for executive MBA in management.
Okay, it's an MBA course. Executive MBA assumes that you are a well-made professional. So you are loaded. That's the whole idea. So it will be better to find opportunities outside. So check. I'm not sure if there are specific ones for executive programs, but you may be able to find those that are specific for Africans and those specific for Ivorians. Those would be opportunities to explore. And then I don't know the job that you are doing presently, but I will want to suggest the possibility of also looking for online jobs. Look for remote opportunities. And if the job you are doing or the skills that you have are skills that you can explore online, then look for a remote job. And when you get a proof of that, you can also use it as something that will be bringing in regular income. I think what Hungary is just particular about is to be sure that you will be taken care of when you are over there and you are not going to become a public load. That it's a very small country, so they are just trying to be careful with that.
Okay. Thank you for your advice. I will try that.
Yeah. It's okay. You're welcome. Akinjide Akinpelu. After him, I'll take Akingbala.
Okay. Good morning, ma.
Good morning.
Hey, Carol, ma. Good morning. Yes, ma. Thank you for enlightening. No.
You're welcome.
Yes, ma. I'm in Nigeria.
Okay.
I'm a blind person. I'm blind. I'm visually challenged.
Okay.
I had ND, HND, then went for NYC. Then I started having high problem. So when around 2008, I did a PGD with the University of Ado Ekiti for education. Then I've done masters. I have masters in guidance and counseling. And I desire to study abroad too, maybe with the family if possible. I said, let me now find out any opportunities for persons living with disability. But mine is blindness. I can't see. But I play music, I play the sax, trumpet. So I speak Hausa from the north, but I'm presently in Lagos. I'm currently in Lagos. Volunteering with the School for the Blind. So I don't know.
Okay. I think I think there are a lot of opportunities for persons with disabilities. There are a lot of them. I also will say, I think there were a number of them that I think were listed during the session I did on scholarships and funding opportunities too. But I will also, Aros, please, can we please take this down and see how we can be of help and find opportunities for Kinjide Akinpelu Emmanuel? What do you want to do your PhD, right?
I would have loved the PhD, or if the process is going to be, you said something about that transcripts now, the process here is a bit cumbersome.
Whatever you want to do, whether it's a master's or bachelor's, you need your transcript. You need transcript
which
for
transcript
anyone.
do I need now? Which transcript do I need now, ma?
Both your bachelor's and master's transcripts. You will need them.
Okay.
But then the question will be, what do you intend to study? What do you intend to study? If you were to do a PhD now, in which
anything related, I love guidance and counseling. Anything that will help me to deal with persons living with disability, maybe blindness.
Okay,
blindness.
You could also consider
that can help me.
Special education could be a good field.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So just be in touch.
I have education.
What's your bachelor's?
Okay. That's accountancy. First degree was accountancy, HND. Okay. But I have a PGD in education, then master's in guidance and counseling.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, I crossed because I could not practice accounting again.
I understand.
I can't do accounting again.
Okay, so let's say I will ask Carlos to send you a link to the session on scholarship. You can listen to it and see if there is any opportunity in there that you can take advantage of. And then we will also see how we can support you. And please, anyone on the call, anyone on the call who can provide us a link to any opportunity, I know there are a lot of them that NGOs are doing out there in Nigeria. So please, if you have a link to any opportunity, Dr. Oyeyemi, I know you are in the field of special education. Dr. Bruno, I can see you on the call. Please, if there is any opportunity like that, kindly be in touch so that we can explore it together for Kinjide. And please be in touch with Aros, and I will speak with you too. Maybe after the program, I'll speak with you, and then we can see how we can maybe put something together and see how you can be helped. Oh, thank you.
I raised up my hands again. Thank you, Ma. Maybe the previous persons, one of the person that spoke before this last person was saying something like having a master's or whatever. So from that, I picked this, my question. So I want to ask, of late, I just finished another master's, still in special education. So yes, we were talking to the person about getting opportunity for research. So I'm about to ask that with that new master's degree, can I access opportunity for research, or which one do you suggest, or I should face the matter of getting job in USA squarely and, make sure I focus on that?
When it comes to things like this, what always comes to my mind is that scripture that says, cast your bread upon many waters. So please, so here, so there, a little here, a little there. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Explore all the opportunities. Try for jobs, try for research. Whichever one comes through, you can always have choices. That would be the best way to approach it.
All right. All right.
Thank you, everyone, for coming on the call again. We appreciate you. We appreciate your time, and we wish you all the best as you keep trying. So let us know how you are trying and how we can support you. Whatever we can do to make the journey easy for you, we will be very happy to. So we look forward to see you again on the next in the next session. Thank you very much. I don't know if I gave anybody an appointment after the meeting. Now will be again. Have a nice weekend, everyone. And if anyone wants to discuss anything private, yes, I'm going to stay on for a few minutes and we can talk.